When people look back on family road trips before the internet, they often remember the hassle first: paper maps, wrong turns, bathroom stops that came too late, a parent pulling into a gas station to ask for directions. All of that belonged to the experience. But those details are not the real reason those trips stayed in memory. What lasted was the feeling of moving through the day together. Often, it all happened inside a long station wagon, an old sedan, or an early minivan, packed with suitcases, a cooler, pillows, blankets, and snacks for the long day ahead. One car, one route, one radio, one view through the windows. For hours at a time, sometimes all day, everyone shared the same space, the same boredom, the same delays, the same small discoveries along the road. That is what feels distant now. Not only the highways, not only the motels, not only the folded map in the glove compartment. What feels far away is a kind of shared attention. Back then, the journey carried its own importance. Reaching the destination mattered, of course, but the drive itself had weight. A family did not simply pass through those hours. They lived inside them. Most trips started with a real map. Too large once it was opened, awkward in a moving car, almost impossible to fold back the right way. The paper wore down along the creases. Corners softened. Someone held it across their lap and tried to match the lines on the page to road signs flying past the window. After a missed turn, the same map might end up spread across the hood while everybody tried to act calm. That uncertainty changed the mood of travel. Distance felt larger then. A wrong exit could shift the whole tone inside the car. A highway sign mattered because somebody was searching for it. Town names mattered. Exit numbers mattered. You had to pay attention. And then there was the car itself. More than transportation, it became a small temporary world. The front seat carried authority. The back seat carried arguments. One child wanted the window. Another wanted more room. Someone kept asking how much longer. Someone else fell asleep against the door. Every family had its own version of that arrangement, its own habits, its own friction, its own little negotiations that returned every time suitcases were loaded and the engine started. The car held all of it. A cooler on the floorboard, a blanket that never stayed in place, a comic book from the last stop, a pillow everyone wanted, a fast food bag opened too early, soda turning warm after the ice gave out. None of it was graceful. Those trips could feel cramped, loud, repetitive, and exhausting. They also felt alive. Children were bored for long stretches, and that boredom mattered. Without phones, tablets, or endless private entertainment, there was no easy escape from the miles. You looked out the window. You watched telephone poles repeat into the distance. You noticed billboards, water towers, strange roadside attractions, and empty exits that suddenly led somewhere. Small things had room to matter. A giant dinosaur beside the highway. A hand-painted sign for a mystery spot. A roadside attraction advertised for 40 miles before anyone agreed whether stopping there was a good idea. Even a disappointing stop could become family history later, simply because everybody saw the same thing and reacted to it together. The soundtrack worked the same way. There was usually one and it belonged to the whole car. Top 40 countdowns. Country stations fading in and out between towns. Baseball and AM radio. A cassette replayed so many times that every passenger knew what came next. No headphones. No personal playlists. No separate worlds. If a song played, everyone heard it. If static took over, the silence belonged to everybody too. Those quiet stretches had their own texture. Sky, fields, tire hum. A driver resting one arm in the open window. Another adult drifting half asleep in the passenger seat. A child tracing shapes into fogged glass after rain. Travel used to leave room around experience. That extra room helped memory settle. Stops mattered more for the same reason. A gas station was not just fuel, it was relief. You stepped out, stretched your legs, walked across hot pavement, and entered a small store full of postcards, peanuts, maps, and dusty sunglasses on a spinning rack. Someone cleaned a windshield while the tank filled. Even that became part of the story. So did diners. The smell at first. Coffee, fried food, conversation. Then came the vinyl booths, paper placemats, pie near the register, and a tired child too worn out to look at the menu. A parent would insist that everybody eat now because there might not be another decent stop for miles. Places like that broke the day into chapters. Travel did not feel seamless then. It had edges, pauses, and landmarks tied to one stretch of road and no other. Motels carried the same feeling, especially after dark. A vacancy sign glowing beside the highway. One parent going into the office while everybody else waited in the car. A pool that looked magical at night, even when nobody was allowed near it. A key attached to a heavy plastic tag. An ice machine humming outside the room. Most of those places were ordinary. Memory did not need them to be beautiful. A place to stop was enough. A place beside the road. A place waiting at the end of a long day. Even getting lost belonged to the rhythm of those trips. Today, a wrong turn feels like a mistake that should never happen. Back then, it felt like part of travel. Someone missed an exit. Somebody else said the sign had been there a minute ago. The map came out again. A finger traced the route. One adult went into a gas station to ask for help. A little tension settled over the car, then faded once everyone climbed back in and started moving again. Adults did not always know exactly where they were going. Kids noticed. Strangely enough, that made the world feel larger. Large enough for detours, large enough for confusion, large enough for surprise. Then there were the lines that showed up on nearly every trip. How much longer can we stop? I need a bathroom. Who has the map? Did you bring the camera? Stop touching me. Look at that. Did you see it? No, too late now. Those phrases belong to a whole era. So do the textures. Hot vinyl seats in summer, French fries in the car, gasoline on your hands, dust on the dashboard, coffee, sunscreen, fast food wrappers opening in the heat, a motel ice bucket carried back across the parking lot. Physical details stay with people for a reason. Road trips left them everywhere. Toward evening, the mood often changed. The sun dropped lower. The car grew quieter. Golden lights stretched across the road. Shadows reached over farm fields. Children drifted off. The adults in front spoke more softly. That hour felt different from the rest of the day. Not the beginning, not the arrival. Something in between. Road still ahead. Daylight running out. A strange calm settling over the whole car. By then, nobody was trying to manage every little thing anymore. The trip had taken over. And somewhere in that fading light, one simple truth became impossible to miss. Everyone was in it together. That may be why those drives stayed in memory. They happened in motion, suspended between one place and the next. They could be messy, dull, irritating, and unexpectedly funny within the same afternoon. Yet they carried a fullness that is hard to reproduce now. No one was trying to create nostalgia. Families were just traveling with what they had. A map, a cooler, a radio, a camera, snacks, wrong turns, weather, shared time. And because so much of the experience had to be lived together, the memories stayed together too. So if family road trips before the internet belong to your world, what comes back first? The map folded the wrong way? The radio fading between towns? The gas station stop? The roadside motel? The cooler on the floorboard? The backseat arguments? A strange attraction nobody forgot? The first glimpse of the destination at the end of a long day? Or something smaller? Something ordinary enough to pass unnoticed at the time, and vivid enough to stay for decades.